Guess what? I got mail today. You know what I got, don't you? The February Scribbler box. Yay! Let's open it up and see what's inside. Feeling a little hot. Whew, you'd never say it was the middle of winter. Without going into too much detail, I'm experiencing a certain phase of life where I suddenly get this whoosh of heat from nowhere. So if you see me go red in the face all of a sudden, that's why. So first up in the box, we have the Scribbler writing contest. Write a short paragraph with the sentence, "I'd been on dates before." I could tell some stories about that. I think everybody who is above the age of about 30 has some amazing stories about dating. You know, not all of them are good. They're not good in the sense of being positive experiences. They're good in the sense that they are incredible stories. Do you ever look back on someone you dated way back in the day and say to yourself, what on earth was I thinking? What did I see in that person? I guess that's why they call it a misspent youth, right?
Today I'm going to be showing you guys what my UFC, this is my spotlight.
Do you mind?
Today I'm just showing you guys what my UFC 272 predictions are. So first I just
You're messing up my microphone. Okay. The snack of the month, creamy milk chocolate cocoa. I'm going to have to hide this from the kids. These kids can sniff out hot chocolate like you would not believe. It's like they're bloodhounds, but not for blood, for hot chocolate. It is unbelievable. The second some of this comes into the house, they will find it. So I'm going to have to hide it. Shh. Do not tell my kids that I got this. And then we have a pen, the writing process. I love pens. I collect them. I have a whole bunch of them. I also give a lot of them to my best friend's daughter, who collects them as well. So we'll see. Will I keep this one or will I give it to my friend's daughter? So the writing process. Staring into space, accurate. Reading other books, that is an essential part of the writing process, and I will die on that hill. Snacking, yes, we got to keep our energy up. Napping, again, we've got to keep our energy up. We've got to refresh ourselves. Writing, yes, it takes up a small part of the pie chart, but it's there. It's not like they left it off. And thinking of a title. This has happened to me with so many blog posts where I spent, 30, 40 minutes writing the blog post and then the afternoon trying to figure out a title. I struggle with titles so much. And the pencil case, I've got a few pencil cases, but you can never have too many pencil cases. What are you up to? Oh, writing. So this will go into my collection. This one might end up in a giveaway box. We'll see. And what is a good pencil case without some pencils? These are great ones. They are made from recycled paper. They are environmentally friendly. As writers, we tend to go through a lot of trees. So it's nice to have sustainable products like this one. Pencils made of recycled paper. That is great. This will go into my drawer of writing utensils. I have a ridiculous number of pens and pencils, and I cannot seem to bring myself to get rid of any of them. The writing passport this month is all about romance. Romance is a tricky genre to write. It can be difficult to do it well. Not only do you have to develop your fully fleshed out characters, you have to create a kind of chemistry between them that the reader will believe in. That can be difficult. You have to create the conflict, you have to create the resolution, you have to bring them together, you have to pull them apart, and then you have to find a reason to bring them together again so they can live happily ever after. It can be difficult to do this without falling into the cliches and the old tropes that we've already seen thousands of times before. So if you're writing a romance story, this is a good tool to have. The publishing process inside look is all about query letters. A lot of people think that once they've written their book, the next thing they have to do is just get it published. but there's a whole lot that happens in between that. And one of the first steps is writing a query letter so that you can get an agent to represent you. The query letter is the hook. The query letter is what is going to get the agent interested in you and wanting to read your manuscript. And the query letter serves another purpose as well. It's not only there to get you an agent. The agent may use your query letter or parts of your query letter to draw interest from publishers. So this is a very important step in the process. Exclusive live chat with Jessica Tribble, senior editor at Thomas & Mercer. Jessica Tribble has worked on many bestsellers, including The Body Reader by Anne Fraser, 2017 Thriller Award winner, A Killer's Mind by Mike Omer, and Thinnest Air by Minka Kent. Before joining Amazon Publishing in 2015, Jessica worked at Poison Pen Press in Scottsdale, Arizona, a leading independent publisher of mystery and thriller fiction. Over 10 years, she held nearly every job, including publisher, and worked on titles such as James Salas's Drive, adapted for film, starring Ryan Gosling in 2011, and The Fran Fisher Mysteries by Kerry Greenwood, adapted for series as Miss Fisher's Murder Mysteries in 2012. In 2013, she joined Brilliance Publishing as their managing editor, overseeing the publication of thousands of titles. Jessica is passionate about all forms of storytelling, watching more than 50 new movies and 10 to 15 new plays a year. I'm going to make an effort to join this chat. I did manage to join the chat that came in the January box, and it was great. It's not a huge time commitment. It's about 20-30 minutes. And the information is fantastic, and the presenter answers your questions, which is great. I enjoyed listening in on that. I got a lot of valuable information, so I'm going to endeavor to attend all of these as much as I can. And finally, the novel of the month, Digging Up Love by Chandra Bloomberg. Let's read the blurb on the back. He's into fossils. She loves to bake. Once they find common ground, will love follow? Alicia Blake works her magic in the kitchen, creating delectable desserts for her grandfather's restaurant in rural Illinois. Though Alicia relishes the close relationship she has with her family, she can't help but dream about opening a cookie shop in Chicago. She may be a small-town baker, but Alicia has big ambitions. Then a dinosaur bone turns up in her grandparents' backyard. When paleontologist Quentin Harris arrives to see the discovery for himself, he is hoping that the fossil will distract him from a recent painful breakup. Instead, he finds Alicia and sparks fly. The big city academic and the hometown baker seem destined for a happily ever after. But Alicia is scared to fall in love, and Quentin's trying to make a name for himself in a competitive field, which gets even more complicated when the press shows up at the dig site. For love to prevail, the two may have to put old bones aside and focus on the future. This looks like fun. You know, before my son got all into cars, he wanted to be a paleontologist. When he was in like grade 1, this was his career goal. But then he discovered a love for cars and he's never looked back. And there we have it. What is your favorite item in this box? Let me know in the comments. Have you all checked out my Instagram? I've got some great new content on there. Quotes every Monday, writing tips on Wednesdays, and writing prompts on Fridays. Go take a look. If you're on Instagram, give me a follow. It would be great to see you over there. Have a great week, everyone. I'll see you in the next video.